Um, well, I have an opinion, but I don't really want to voice it. I can just say this. Um, it's I don't know. It's very sensitive. I didn't like it, but wrestling's wrestling, and um, I hate when they use me. But Charlotte said it right. You think that's the first time I've shared my name? I mean, it's
Salute, wrestling friends, and welcome to the Goodbread Wrestling Channel, also known as the Figure 4 TV. Now, we back at home today, so I want to talk about it, guys. I want to talk about the Charlotte, Flair, Tiffany Stratton feud, angle, work, because it is a work, guys. Right now, before we go any further, how many of y'all think this is a shoot, and how many of y'all think this is a work? Put a 1 in the chat if you think it's a work. Put a 2 in the chat if you just for sure it's a shoot. And see, this is the thing. You love drama. You love drama, right? And that's what the WWE and that's what entertainment is here for. It is to engage your feelings and your emotions. However you feel, the entertainment will supply it for you so you can go crazy with it. And some of y'all just that nosy. Some of y'all just like the drama. You know what I mean? And ain't no drama here, guys. There is no drama here. I mean, this is getting out of hand, but it's working. It is working. Remember, we watch wrestling to get emotionally invested. That's what this feud was missing. This feud was missing that emotional investment. Nobody cared about this feud until that promo came. Once that promo came, everybody like, yo, I want to see what's going to happen. She going to slap her. She going to do this. They chilling now. Now, I tell you what, because they done turned this up a notch. And if you could go back, last week, the week that they turned this up, was the same week that Jey Uso's brother Jimmy got bludgeoned by Gunther. You see, they made all of those feuds that was floundering. They made all of those feuds personal because they need that personal investment from the audience. And now those two feuds are looking like the best feuds on the card. This match right now went from worst to first. They got to kick it up in that EO Rhea triple threat. That they need to. I don't know what they doing over there, but ain't no investment over there. Don't nobody care about what's going on over there. We just happy it ain't a one-on-one match. We good with it being a triple threat, but there ain't nothing going on over there. That story trash. They keep disrespecting EO. They keep talking over EO. That ain't no story. This is a story now. They done got Ric Flair involved. Kaiser then got involved, guys. And if you know Kaiser don't even do the internet. Kaiser will tell you that he don't like nothing to do with the internet.
Address the elephant in the room. Let me say what's on everybody's mind since last week.
I wouldn't be in Charlotte Flair's DMs now, and I wouldn't have been in her DMs 27 face surgeries ago. Going from Tiffany Stratton to Charlotte Flair is like going from a couch to a lawn chair.
I don't believe in selling your relationship to the public. You know, it's gonna come out. People are gonna see us. We're both in public a lot, especially together, so people are gonna see it. I can be convinced for a little TikTok here and there. She gets me in for a little TikTok here and there, but
you don't look like you enjoy them.
Well, you know, I'm not a social media guy, really. I am not naturally the type of guy who, you know, posts selfies of him or something. I don't know. I don't think I would even have social media on a private base if I wouldn't be a professional wrestler. That was my reason. My very first post was, I think, something WXW back in the day, my first Instagram post. I don't know, man. I like to use it. I just don't like to take part in it. I like to watch the other ones going crazy.
But we know this is Charlotte and this is Ric Flair's game here. This attention and this attention grabbing, they good at this. And a lot of y'all think that Charlotte is hurt or Charlotte feels some type of way. Charlotte don't feel no type of way. I could believe Charlotte wrote this promo for Tiffany Stratton because this is not the first time Charlotte took this route in her promos to get that personal engagement. Remember, she and Sasha Banks had a feud at one point. Let's go to that clip, guys.
I was the very best for over 300 days. Sweetheart, you capitalized on one mistake. You see, sweetheart, it's one thing to take home the prom king. It's another to get him to put a ring on your finger. And that's what you are, Sasha. You're just a one-night stand. I know.
A one-night stand?
Yes.
Sweetheart, you're the daughter of Ric Flair. If it wasn't for a one-night stand, you probably wouldn't be standing here.
So you can see how they interject these personal things. It's a reason why Charlotte went to the Cherie show first and then was able to let Tiffany, on top of the fact, we was losing interest because Charlotte was killing Tiffany on the mic. In every promo, Charlotte was killing Tiffany. You know what I mean? So why wouldn't Charlotte say it's okay? She already told the world on the Cherie show. So Tiffany Stratton didn't blow nothing up. She didn't expose anything that Charlotte didn't already go tell the world. That's why you guys gotta kind of disconnect.
My biggest comeback yet.
After training and getting your body together, then you're also going through getting a divorce. How did you handle all of that?
I didn't. I felt like I was failing at my job. I felt like I was failing in my personal life, and the embarrassment of being divorced again and then being compared to my father.
Yeah.
So hold on, let me gather myself.
There you go. We got you.
When I made the decision to file for divorce, the only thing that I kept thinking was like, I just didn't want anyone to know. Everyone's probably thinking, well, she's gonna come back a year older. She's gonna come back less than. She's coming back off this knee injury. And unfortunately, the WWE audience hasn't gotten to see the comeback of Charlotte Flair. This wasn't a Charlotte Flair redemption story.
Yeah.
But for me, it's a redemption story for me. It's okay not to be okay. That's what I learned. It's okay to take a moment, take a breather, to start over.
Yeah.
And I was able to keep the divorce a secret until I came back, won the Royal Rumble, and then I had I was on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Like hearing from Charlotte Flair after her Rumble win, her epic return, and then boom, everything hits.
Yeah.
The media, and everything that I had been scared of hit that day, and I was like, the fight's over. I have nothing to fight. This is me. This is who I am. I'm standing in my worth, and people can have their opinions. And like I think to the audience who watches wrestling, they don't know what Charlotte has been through to get to where she is, but I know. So
What
for
you've been
Ashley, this is my biggest comeback yet.
Absolutely, mama.
Now it's about the match. Now it's about the match. Now that they got the personal investment in there, now it's about the match. Because honestly, us smart guys, us guys that use our head and think for ourselves, we don't care about Charlotte business. We don't care about Charlotte being divorced 3 times, you know what I mean? If Charlotte want to get married for the 4th time, Charlotte, go ahead, yo. As long as Charlotte happy, Charlotte is happy. Don't nobody care about that. We wrestling fans, so we want to see good wrestling. We came for the wrestling. All this extra stuff is stuff that a lot of people like. They like this nosy shit. You know, they like I call it nosy ninja news. They love the nosy ninja stuff. But that's what get the people talking. Was nobody talking about this feud. Nobody was talking about this feud until she exposed the promo, to the promo that she did. Tiffany, that is, guys. Incredible, right? Now, before we get to Ric Flair and the interview he did, which was more like a promo, to me, it was more like a promo. He trying to get his way on this card one way or another. If he ain't hating on Cena, he over here trying to hype his way into this match.
Do you have an opinion of what went down in the ring last Friday night on SmackDown with Charlotte and Tiffany Stratton?
Well, I have an opinion, but I don't really want to voice it. I can just say this. It's I don't know. It's very sensitive. I didn't like it, but wrestling's wrestling, and I hate when they use me. But Charlotte said it right. You think that's the first time I've shared my name? I mean, but I want to clarify this, and you guys know this too. She is 10 times the athlete I am. So much better a worker than I ever was. I mean, I know you guys, you're always going to think of me as being that. I can't do half the things that she does. And it's not like she's 5'2" and 103 pounds, you know what I mean? She's 5'11", weighs 145 or 50 pounds, whatever it is. And she works so hard. The Undertaker said it best. The Queen came back and regained her crown. She deserved it. She'll be the best worker in the business, female, until the day she decides to retire.
Well, to me, she's the greatest of all time. So, go ahead, Bully.
Yeah,
and me too.
Say that again, Dave.
No, to me, she's the greatest of all time.
She is. I mean, I can say it. It means nothing coming from me, but coming from you guys.
Charlotte Flair is the greatest female wrestler of all time, and I can make an argument that she belongs in the top 10 greatest wrestlers of all time, period.
That's how I feel. And you know what? She'll take this and hear this, and then she'll go to the gym and work out harder.
All right, guys, but before we get to that, I want to go over some things with you guys. I want to break that promo down. I want to break the part that WWE took out, because we have the part that they took out. I'm going to break it down piece by piece so I can show you that it was strategy by both of them girls and the WWE writers to get you guys more engaged into this whack-ass story. You know what I mean? We're going to break it down piece by piece, and I'm going to show you exactly the parts that Charlotte strategically placed there to evoke feeling and evoke emotion. And you guys took the bait.
Okay, Charlotte, I would like to start with you. Now, please give us a little more depth as to why you chose Tiffany Stratton as your WrestleMania 41 opponent. And also, do you still agree after recent interactions that that was the wise choice?
Well, here we are. She was begging, and I'm the gift that keeps giving.
Okay, now we gonna stop it right here. You don't find it suspicious that they gave the floor to Charlotte first, being that she's the challenger, and then they asked her a question that they should have asked the champion, guys? How is Tiffany begging? Tiffany, they ain't begging. She's the champion. You won the Royal Rumble. You got to pick the person. So it starts off with Charlotte trying to ignite the crowd already. It starts off with Charlotte trying to get heat on herself.
She wanted a moment, and I hadn't done any charity work lately. And every week, that desperation leaks through. No, so you're right. I did make the right choice. You want to know why? Because I wanted to show the smartest wrestling fans in the world here in Chicago that there is no comparison.
And this promo started off just like how the other ones, the previous promos started off, Charlotte dominant. And Charlotte is absolutely right, guys. They are no comparison. They are two different characters. Charlotte is more of the queen character, while Tiffy Time is more of the princessy character. You know what I mean? That's two different characters. Charlotte character more dominant. Tiffy character more playful. You know what I mean? So Tiffy haven't done enough yet to get that dominant queen character. So I don't know why everybody thought that this was a queen versus queen. Or she the future Charlotte. Where she the future Tiff Stratton. That's who she the future. She gonna transcend the game if anything. But it's not gonna be no future Charlotte. It's not. Charlotte is irreplaceable, y'all. Let's be honest.
get her wooing? Listen, Charlotte, your biggest competitor has never been within this ring. Your biggest competitor has been them. And no matter how hard you try, no matter how long you're out for, that's a battle that she'll never win.
Okay, guys, this is the start of Tiffany heating up, because this is how you know they pay attention to what's going on online. You heard Kaiser say he don't participate, but he pay attention. So they know Charlotte came back anticipating us cheering her at that Rumble and got booed. So she didn't anticipate going into this feud being the heel. She thought she was going to be the face. So, you know what I mean? And that was personal. That was the start of the end for Flair.
And you love to put on this facade like nothing gets to you, like you're above everybody else, but then you're crying on some boo-hoo talk show? Which one is it, Charlotte? And the saddest part about all of this is no matter how many titles you win, you could break all the records, but when it's all said and done, you'll always come second to your daddy, Ric Flair.
Now that cannot be the personal jab that she took at Charlotte to where now Charlotte want to slap her head off. Come on, guys, knock it off. Think about what I showed y'all in the Sasha Banks versus Charlotte Flair promo. What Sasha said was way more personal. That was way more. And did she slap Charlotte? I mean, did Charlotte slap Sasha? No, because y'all got to learn how to separate personal and business. You know what I mean? You got to separate the two. You take everything personal, but you always choose business over the personal, if that make any sense to you.
It doesn't matter if you win 100.
What's the matter, Charlotte? Cat got your tongue?
Oh no, I'm sorry, they're booing so loud. What would you guys, what would you like me to say?
Understand, guys, Charlotte had one job on this night, and that was to get Tiffany over and have the crowd hate her, and she did the job. At this point in the promo, Charlotte knew she had the crowd eating out the palm of her hands. Now they're talking about where this segment went off the rails. If it went off the rails, it was not because of the writing. It was because we are in an era where these fans hijacked the show. So the fans was getting what they want, which was Tiffany not getting dominated for once in these promo battles with Charlotte. And that's why they just was overjoyed, and Charlotte couldn't finish the execution. That's why she just let Tiffany hit the knockout punch. She said, go on, Tiff, and you say the last line that I gave you so we can wrap this thing on up, because they invested. They emotionally invested. We got them food now. We done took this feud from worst to first, and it's true.
Man, this is really cool, because here's the thing. Tiffany could win. You know what, Tiffany? You can go ahead and have the last word.
Charlotte, at 25 years old, what were you doing? You were trying to become a volleyball player drinking in your daddy's basement. And what am I doing at 25 years old? I'm walking into WrestleMania as the WWE Women's Champion!
WWE is leaving clues all over the place. Now, why did they keep this part? The part where she talked about Charlotte Flair dead brother a little bit. She hint on Charlotte Flair dead brother, because we all know Charlotte Flair started wrestling to live out her brother's dream. He didn't make it. You know what I mean? His demons succumbed. He succumbed to his demons. So if it's any personal part that you want to take out, that will be this, guys. And they left this in. Now let's get to the part that they just magically took out, because they know that's the part that you guys like. That's the part that you guys suck in Kaiser DMs, and y'all took it to the grave like if they really had smoke with each other, and they're trying to sell this program, bro. And I just can't wait till we get to the match.
You're gonna be just like you are outside of the ring. alone. What is that record? Like what? 0-3?
Hey, Tiffany, is that why Kaiser's in my DMs?
At this point, the crowd was very proud of Tiffany and what she said and what the writers wrote for this segment this time. Because we know Tiff ain't a great promo, so we know somebody wrote that for her. But Charlotte, as you can see, that does not look like a look of somebody that is feeling disrespected. That's the look of somebody that got the job done. She is happy. She did her job. And as far as it being a wreck, like I said, at that point, the fans took over the show. The fans took over the show. They didn't even let Charlotte get the Kaisers in my DMs outright because they were so loud and over yelling because of Tiffany's success in this promo, guys. That's how that went down. But everything went off as hitched. Everything went off as scripted. Except the only blemish in the writing is you never supposed to have your baby face, because that's the role Tiffany is playing. You never supposed to have your baby face run from a one-on-one. That's another clue that they gave us, because if Charlotte really was feeling personally disrespected, she could have caught that girl if she wanted her. We seen Charlotte shoot on Nia Jax. We seen Charlotte shoot on Becky Lynch, throw the title down on TV. You know what I mean? When she feel violated. And Charlotte could have caught that girl if she wanted to. But the fact that they had Tiffany run because they don't want no physical confrontation until WrestleMania 41, it was a botch in the writing. Tiffany should have stood her ground. Charlotte should have stood her ground, much like how they did with the Sasha Banks and Charlotte promo. But of course, having Tiffany run makes it more believable that they're being personal towards each other. So I get why Tiffany running made sense a little bit. I'm gonna tell you the truth, guys. Part of the reason why this feud, why this story is so trash is because WWE haven't figured out who they want to be the heel and who they want to be the babyface yet. It's similar to the Io and Bianca and Rhea storyline. Those are all three baby faces. Now we got two heels because Charlotte is naturally a heel and the crowd wants Charlotte to be a heel. And no matter how much they shove Charlotte down our neck, just like Tiffany told her in the promo, we gonna boo Charlotte. And Tiffany is not a baby face at all. Tiffany should be fighting Alexa Bliss for the championship right now in some type of friendship triangle with Nia Jax, if that make any sense. But it is what it is. They tried it Charlotte out to NXT. She got booed. So they knew that wasn't going to work. They tried it out to Raw. She got booed. SmackDown, booed. Everywhere you tried it to, booed. So they just placed her with Tiffany, because out of everybody, Tiffany would have been the least likable character because of what she had done so far. Tiffany just turned babyface. She just turned babyface. It's like she didn't have a full-blown feud as a babyface yet, and you go give her Charlotte. So, you know what I mean? It was doomed from the start. But this right here saved it. This right here saved it. We still not going to cheer for Charlotte, but Tiffany Stratton now, it makes it believable. We want to watch now. We want to watch now. But like I said, guys, my next video gonna be my full WrestleMania prediction card. But since we here at this match, I'll give y'all my prediction on this match now. All right, guys. So now that they injected that personal beef between the two, they got that little staple in it. I'm gonna go with Charlotte. Charlotte Flair will win this match, right? And I can see Charlotte winning and then going to try to shake the hand of Tiffany Stratton and Tiffany just clobbering her and going full-blown heel so we can knock it off with this Tiffany babyface stuff. But I see Tiffany being a sore loser at WrestleMania because WWE, they want us to boo Charlotte they want us to cheer Charlotte so bad. They are desperate. I do not know why they want us to cheer Charlotte so bad, but they got this Charlotte big dog thing. Charlotte damn near the female big dog. So I have Charlotte winning the championship and going on a mega run. I have her going on a I don't give a hell who I squash. I don't give a hell who I screw over. I have her winning like how Roman won when he went on his mission. And I have her doing that up until we get a huge baby face like Jade Cargill come right along and knock her off, being humbler, and then we'll be ready to cheer for Charlotte. Then and only then will we be ready to cheer for Charlotte. So that's my prediction for WrestleMania this year. Definitely got Charlotte winning that title because it makes no sense to have the title. It makes no sense for Tiffany to keep the title. What feud is Tiffany going to get into after this Charlotte feud if she keeps the title, guys? I really don't see why they want us to cheer for Charlotte so bad, yo. If you could remember that first promo she cut, she thought it was going to be a sympathy. She wrote a sympathy promo, and we didn't care. We didn't care she was injured. We went in. So WWE got to stop forcing it. It ain't working. She need a hard reset. Charlotte, that is, guys. They should have brought her back. I thought they was bringing her back with a new character. What happened to that? But they need a hard reset. She needs to go on a I don't give a hell tour, and then the people will start liking her. When she keep this fake facade and keep pretending to be wanting to be good and wanting to be cheered, the crowd is not relating to that. But you guys, let me know, who do y'all got at WrestleMania in this match, Charlotte or Tiffany Stratton? And I mean, how interested are you now in this whole work? Because they got y'all going. Man, don't get in no argument on social media with nobody over this. This is pure entertainment, and it was genius level manipulation, boy. They got the herd. They got the sheep going crazy. Word, man. This is a work. All right, guys. So I see y'all. Like, share, and only subscribe if you're a wrestling fan. If you love wrestling, you should subscribe here because this is what we do all day. Talk about wrestling. See y'all later, guys.